Hey, how's it going, guys? And welcome back to another Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth slash Invoke news video. Now, I didn't get to do this all on Tuesday, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter because we have got some new news here today as well. We'll start over here on Rebirth, and we're going to have a look at what new things we have. We have another war, which is going to last for 2 weeks, I believe. So let's just have a look at what's going on. So, we did get the results from the Tsukiyama gem charity thing. I didn't expect to get lucky. Make sure you check it, because if you did get lucky, you've got some nice new rewards for you. It looks like we've got some interesting stuff. So it looks like the reward for this one is gonna be there was a few new things. So we've got territory point reward is gonna be the Nishio. So it's like they're bringing the baby versions of the characters as dispatch characters. So territory point reward is going to be the memorable carp banners, which is Nishio. And then we've also got the clown shop. We've got Toka and also Ayato, which is pretty cool. And then of course we've got the special rewards for. So this is the rank reward that we're going to be getting this time. And it's quite interesting. It's not great. It's whatever. The rank rewards are kind of whatever at this point. I don't think any of them we've had so far are that great, but you're being handed them essentially, so they're never going to be. And it's 10% chance of increasing rares as a link effect. Interesting. We've also got the new Quinks squad. We've got the Shirazu over here. I think you can grind him. We had him last on JP. You can grind out his character. That is going to be in here this time. He's not too bad. Again, he's not overly great that you would have to grind a good number of copies of him at 100%. Maybe just get the one, maybe two. It's whatever. But increased drop rate by 20% is his 100% skill. And then he's got some other bits and pieces thrown in there with the link effect of increased rares. Looks like we've got Class Reunion, Devil Ape, and the Beginning of Tragedy as the quests this time. Those are going to be dropping in the banners. Not the banners. In the dispatches. So that's going to be something for you to grind if you haven't done so already. I know a lot of us have done already. So that's everything to do with that. What else have we got? We've got the Common Front is back. We didn't quite hit it. And I know there was a glitch or something where there were some votes and, well, some completions not being added on. So it has been extended for a little bit of period of time. So let's try and, you know, push to completion. Why not? We've also got the outbreak of Psycho. Psycho is now in a banner as well, which we'll have a look at in just a moment. But she is an eradication quest. Grind her out, get some free hacker and whatnot. We've got another featured summon. Again, you probably pulled this a million times already, but don't touch a featured summon. Completely not worth it. Just don't even bother. Here is the Psycho. She was out in JP last. So we are pretty much catching up now. They're only like half a banner in front of us, essentially. So, Psycho. Erupting Potential. It does have all of the previous characters in. So it's the first banner that's got all the festival units in it from the previous banners. So maybe if you get lucky and you decide to go for this banner, you can pull some good stuff. Just pray you don't get Jacket Koniki. Is he even in there? Or have they took him out now? Centipede. It doesn't look like he's in there anymore. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, he is there. Crazed with hunger. So again, SSI guaranteed at step 3. Festival guaranteed at step 5. And Psycho guaranteed at step 7. Beautiful artwork as always. And we can have a look at her real quickly here. Now she's a unit that doesn't necessarily need to well, you don't need to get up to 1010. or 100% should I say, if you are running champions like Eto, the Arima, the Annie Arima, because the break burst is for her, well, it's increased for all allies, but Annie Arima does it at his 10/10 skill, so if you're in a team with him, you don't need this 100%. It's nice to have, but you don't particularly need it. So she's got 11,822 health, 643 attack, 386 defense, 11 AP, and 8 durability. Again, with Break Burst, S+ for all allies. Again, not particularly needed to get to 100%, being an awakening unit. And her 10/10 skill being Add Paralysis. So she's got a decent paralysis synergy as well. If you're running a paralysis synergy team, she's really good. And then you've got her amazing skills. Awakened being inflict paralysis to the front row allies for 3 turns. Attack deals ×10 damage to front row enemies and reduces durability by 8. So she's a really, really good unit. Especially if we don't have a really good green unit. And then, of course, you've got all the previous banners in here. Next up, if it decides it wants to go back, we've got Golden Week. That's not Golden Week. That's not what... That isn't what I wanted. We've got Golden Week, which is taking place from today, actually, I think. So it's like you're going to get a Kaku gem between day 1 and 15 every single login day. That's pretty cool. 15 free hacker. And then you've got 1 free... Is it a multi-summon? Yeah, the free summon where you can pull 10 times summon for a limited time, 1 time per day. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. And then, of course, we've got another Kaku gem sale. So we'll try and do that summon in just a moment. These have only just dropped earlier today. We've got the Tango no SEKKU. Probably mispronounced it. But this is the new dispatch summons which are going on at the moment, which are pretty interesting. They remind me of characters from like Pokemon Conquest. It's quite interesting. So we've got the Hero's Helmet and the One-Eyed Dragon Helmet. So we've got the High Set and obviously MUTSUKI. These are really, really cool arts. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of both of them, but it's whether I can justify doing the summons and using the hacker on this when something new is coming soon, which is already out on JP, which we'll have a look at soon. So we've got the High Set over here, the Hero's Helmet. It's got some pretty good stuff. It's got 100%. You got success rate by 25. We've got time cut, drop rate by 30%, which is always nice. Increased rare drop rate is always nice because the more you crank these out, the more stim chance you're going to get. It's really nice. And then we got success rate again and some extra time cut, which is always nice. Increased territory points by 2. We then got the One-Eyed Dragon Helmet Konaki. Again, stellar artwork indeed. And what for you got? You got info drop rate 30%, time cut. Another territory points actually is not bad, and success rate by 8%, and increased territory points by 2, which is always nice. Very nice to pick up if you have the hacker spare or you're not free to play and you don't mind topping up to do so. Really, really nice. The free summon is in here, so we will do our free summon for the day, because why not? And we didn't get anything good. Not gonna lie, don't expect it. It is only premium, so you're only really gonna get premium summons out of that. There's not too many. There isn't too many premium summons in there at all. And then, of course, you've got the dispatches. So let's just... Okay. So it's 30 hacker for step 1, 30 hacker for step 2. Interesting. I wouldn't mind doing a pull on this, but I know the hacker is going to be really important to keep hold of for some banner that is coming up very soon. I just don't know how soon. Probably in about 2 weeks' time. There's going to be a banner that I want to pull on, and I really don't think I want to use the hacker on this. Even though I wouldn't mind doing a pull of it. I really, really shouldn't. If I've got a little bit of story. You know what? Let's do one rotation of this. We got an SSR in the first one. Ooh, can we get a copy of each of them? Let's have a see. It's a CCG. I don't actually know what's in this banner, so let's have a look. We got a blue Heisei. That's not too bad. Again, it's not particularly the best, but it is what it is. And let's do another one. So that is the one rotation. So we're guaranteed one of the two in this. Or maybe both of them if we get extremely lucky. If we do, all luck has been forgiven. What are we going to get? We're going to get one of them, but which one? I don't know if they're both going to be considered CCG. So, which one is it going to be? The Heisei one's probably better. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say, the Heisei one is, well, considerably better. But there we go. We got ourselves the Heisei. Which is pretty interesting. I will power that up really quick. I probably wouldn't have done that, but it's cool, and I wouldn't mind getting copies of... I wouldn't mind getting a copy of the MUTSUKI as well, but it's whether I can warrant sticking another 60 hacker in and doing that. Probably won't be doing that today. I can't actually level up to max. I'll have to do that later. But whether I can want doing another 60 hacker on that, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let's jump over to JP and see if there's anything new over there. Okay, we are here over on JP now. So we've got pretty much the same news except the banner. So obviously we've got the Golden Week, the Tengu banner. What new have we got going on in here? So this is the rewards for this war. Same thing again. These guys are the Territory and Clown Shot. Those will be available in there. It looks like our reward this time is going to be our boy over here. So what have we got? It looks like we got 20% increased, 20% off, or what's it called? Time cut, 20%, or minus 20, which is not bad. It's a bit better than what we've got on global, but still not too great. The dispatch quest this time is going to be, I always forget her name, which is the girl that takes pictures of, well, she befriends Sukiyama. Can't remember what her name is off the top of my head. Can't actually remember, but yeah, she is available at the moment to grind out. She's got a 20% on, she's a dispatch character again, just like the Shirazu last time. You can grind her out and get copies of her. Again, probably one copy suffice at 100% if that's what you want to go for. 20% increased information. The Shirazu's still here. We've also got Beginning with Tragedy with the Rize, and also we've got the Half-Dead Nishiki, which is very accurate. And of course, not only we do have that, if it'll let me go back, there we go. So we have had a new character drop. Well, new character. We've had a new unit drop. So we've got the Extinction quest for this as well, which is always nice to grind out. But we've got this MUTSUKI, which I have heard horror stories of so far. He's really, really, really good. I don't know what I've just done, but I can't hear sound anymore. So hopefully that doesn't affect the recording at all. But this, I really want a copy of this just because of how good the art looks and how the character looks. It's really nice. So we've got the MUTSUKI. This is... oh, look at it. This MUTSUKI is stellar. It does a lot of damage with all of the multipliers that are in the game at the moment. So this thing can really take advantage of that, and I wouldn't mind getting a copy of it. Guaranteed SSR at step 3, guaranteed Fez at step 5, and guaranteed MUTSUKI at step 7. You've got 11,341 health, 1,320 attack, and we've also got 540 defense, 11 AP, and 8 durability. It looks like you've got ×2 damage to bleeding units, which is a GS skill, which is really, really high up there. ×2 damage to bleeding units. You've got plus 2,000 health, plus 300 attack, 30% evasiveness, and it looks like you've got... is that a killer? I don't... it's a killer to something. Let me... let's have a look quickly, because I do have this up on the other monitor, and it does say deals 1.6 damage towards ghouls. Sorry, it's a ghoul killer of 1.6. You've got your skills, which I can read here. So, unawakened skill. We've got at step 5, or when it's maxed out, increased evasion rate of front row allies by 30% for 2 turns. Deals 1.6 damage to one enemy 8 times and reduces durability by 7. We've obviously got awakening, which does the same on every character. And then his awakened skill, Al by Time. Inflicts bleed to front row enemies for 3 turns. Deals 1.8 damage to front row allies enemies 6 times. And reduces durability by 1 enemy by 7. Now I can see why it's pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting a copy of this. We are actually going to have a look at this. We're going to do our free 10 draw first of all. And we're going to get absolutely nothing, which is fine. I can quickly sell these, otherwise I cannot do my summon on MUTSUKI. So we're going to try doing some summons on MUTSUKI. I can do 2, I think. Because I think it's a 30, 40, 50, 40, 50, 40, 50. I think that's how it goes. So, draw number 1. Can we get first turn luck? First draw luck. That is purple lightning. I don't think it was as much to say MUTSUKI as to say festival, but what is the first one going to be? It's a ghoul, so it's not MUTSUKI, because I think they're considered quinks. Okay, so we got light Hinami. Okay, I mean, she's not terrible, but it's not something I would have wanted. And then let's go in for number 2. What's it gonna be? Another SSR. Can we see the MUTSUKI? Can I actually save some hacker for once? This game shafts me every time for hacker. Can I get lucky for once? It is a CCG. It is CCG. Interesting. That is really interesting, because that is Psycho. I literally just spoke about Psycho in the first half of this video. This is what's just come out on Rebirth. I just pulled Fez Psycho step 2 on the MUTSUKI banner. Now I think pulling a festival unit is really low as it is, especially on step 2. I mean, I don't necessarily need it, but I will take it. I will definitely take that. It's not something I particularly need, but I can power up my Psycho now a little bit. Pushing her 1 step closer to getting it to 100% if I so wish to. It's not exactly something, but hey, well, some increased attack for you. Yeah, that's really interesting. Really interesting. And that was the final copy to get me to 100% on Light Healing Me as well, actually. So, that's also very cool. Also very, very cool. But, for now, that is where I'm going to wrap today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure the like button down below. We'll probably be back soon on Invoke to do some more pulls for MUTSUKI. We're going to try and generate some hacker before we do the rest of those steps for that. But for now, have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!